This week's devotions are about being lost and found. Have you ever been lost or have you ever felt lost? Lots of people are feeling it right now. The world is changing so much in so many ways and so rapidly that we just don't know where we are. And we don't know how to get out from where we are to any place familiar. We all sometimes just feel lost. Sometimes we feel lost mentally, and sometimes we feel lost spiritually, and sometimes we're actually lost physically. The Gospel of Luke is all about being lost and found. In that gospel, there are more stories told about lost and found than any other place. In Luke chapter 19, there's a story of a tax collector. He is hated by everyone because he works for the Roman government, even though he's a Jew. And the way he makes money, he's very wealthy, it tells us, is that he taxes, he collects taxes from the people, and he collects more than what the Romans require, and whatever extra he collects, he gets to keep. And he has the power of the army of Rome on his side, so he comes to each house and judges how much they have to pay, and he gets it out of them, so he hates it. He is hated. He is hated by the people. He is lost from the people of Israel as far as they are concerned. His name was Zacchaeus, and you've probably heard of Zacchaeus. You've read his story, may even sang the little song when you were a kid about Zacchaeus was a wee little man. Well, Jesus is coming to town, and Zacchaeus climbs up in a tree so he can see Jesus. He's a short man, and he wants to see him. And Jesus stops under the tree and tells Zacchaeus to come down, that he's going to go to his house to have supper that night. Zacchaeus comes down, and when they get there and get to his house that night, something happens. Just Jesus coming to him changes him in some way, so that he just says, "Half of all I own I will give to the poor, and every person I have cheated, I will pay back 5 times what I took from them." And people are just amazed. And Jesus says that you shouldn't be amazed, for the Son of Man, which was his way of referring to himself, the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which is lost. You may be feeling lost, not like Zacchaeus, but lost in your world wherever you may be. I want you to know that the Son of Man, Jesus, came to find you, and he will not stop looking until you are found. Now, the next 3 days, we're going to talk about 3 ways of being lost. And then on Friday, I want to talk to you about a time when I was lost and how it affects me. But today, what I want you to think about is, if you're feeling lost, remember, Jesus is looking for you, and he will continue to look for you until you are found.